Today we are building a Fnaf 2. We need a 7 knee. Before we even start with that, there's some stuff over here I need to tell you that. I added this lever. It's supposed to turn off the light in every room but the bathroom for some reason. And the kitchen. And I'm messing with the bed stuff. You can even close these stuff back here. But I mess with them. And I'll create the shell. Oh yeah. Now I do these spells in my. I'm working on a time timer. I'm working on a title timer.
Also, I'm going to be showing you how to build it. Video, we're going to be splitting it up. In this video, and all show some blocks you're going to need for. Exterior of the build. If you want to pause, you are more than welcome to do so, and I will list it off nonetheless, just to make sure that everyone has the opportunity. So, starting from the top left corner, we are going to have black concrete, then red concrete, white concrete, red wall, white terracotta, light grey terracotta, terracotta,
That's exactly what we need. There we got everything in here.
Polished diorite, birch plank, there's concrete, light blue glass, black carpet, cobblestone walls, nether brick fences, dark oak fences, and also stone buttons. So once again, if you want to pause here, grab them into a material, that'll be great. The majority of the blocks you'll need at the start are going to be your ones at the top. The kind of blocks down towards the bottom, mainly the glass panes, is going to be very much come into play once we actually start looking at the sign and the various details with that. So again, the ones you'll majority need are the ones that I've quick grabbed. I might be missing one or two, but we'll start off with that. And as I said, what you're going to need to do is find a huge empty space. It is indeed a very, very big build, so make sure you have adequate space to build it. And yeah, then we'll jump straight into the tutorial. Just before the video starts, I want to do a quick little plug. If you do enjoy my content and free Wi-Fi you want to build, what we're going to start off by doing is we're going to build the doorway. So this is going to be the center of the front of the build. Again, you want to leave a fair amount of blocks to the left and a fair amount of blocks to the right, because as I said before, it is a huge build. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off by placing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black concrete. We're then, to the right of this, going to leave a 2-block gap, and we're once again going to repeat the exact same, so 5 black concrete. Once again, then leave a 2-block gap, 5 black concrete, and it ends up looking something like this. What we're then going to do is a quick switch to our nether brick stairs, and in between all the black concrete at the top, we're going to place 2 nether brick stairs on each side. That's going to bridge the gap, and then what we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves our stone buttons, and we're going to place a stone button in each corner, so both the top and bottom of each of the black concrete. Once we've got that, what we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves our white stained glass panes. We're also going to grab ourselves our nether brick fences, and on the left side and the right side we are going to build up 1, 2, 3, 4 using our white glass panes. We're going to do the exact same as I said before on the right side, so 4 on the left, 4 on the right. And what we're going to do is in front of each of these we're going to place at the bottom 1 white stained glass pane. We're then going to place 2 nether brick fences and a white stained pane. Exact same on the right side, so again 1 glass, 2 fences, 1 glass, and that's essentially the door being open with kind of a little handle on the edge just for a little bit of extra added detail. What we're then going to do is we're going to grab back our red concrete and our red wall, and we are above the door going to place, starting on the left side, 1 red concrete. We're then going to bring it 2 blocks forwards, punch out the original, ends up looking something like this. We're then to the right of this going to place 2 red wall, 2 red concrete, 2 red wall, 2 red concrete, 2 red wall, and 2 red concrete. So you can see we've alternated between the 2, and then on top of this we are going to place 1, so we're not extending out a second block, we're only placing 1 block, and it ends up giving you this really nice canopy that looks like this. Now either side of this, what we're going to do is we are going to grab ourselves our white terracotta, and we're going to start building the actual main structure of this front entrance. So to the left of the black concrete, the door, we're going to place 2 white terracotta, and then to the left of this we're going to place 2 light grey terracotta, so 1 block each, 2 blocks tall. Above each of these we're going to alternate, so above the light grey terracotta we're going to place 2 white, and above the white we're going to place 2 light grey. We're going to repeat the process, so 2 light grey, 2 white, and then finally we're going to do it one last time, but this time only 1 block. So we're going to go white terracotta and light grey, and it ends up looking something like this. We go ahead and repeat this on the right side, so to the right of the door, 1 white terracotta, then light grey, and we're going to alternate, as I said before, twice more, and then for the 3rd time we're going to place 1 block instead of 2, and again it's going to give you this mirrored effect, which is what we are looking for. In the middle bit here, just to fill in the gap, feel free to bridge it over, so again just white terracotta, light grey, white terracotta, light grey, white terracotta, light grey, and white terracotta, and again that's just to bridge it so there's not an empty gap, and it also makes building the next step slightly easier. So for the next step, what we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves our birch planks, our birch stairs, and also our stone buttons. We're going to start off on the top left corner by placing 1 birch plank. We're then going to place an upside down stair facing forwards, 1 birch plank, upside down stair facing forwards, birch plank, stair facing forwards, and we're going to do this all the way across. So nice and simple, and it ends up looking like this. On top of Each of the birch planks, we're going to place a stone button. And again, I'll back up just so you can see what it looks like. And then above this, we're going to do our final layer of detail for this part of the build. You're going to need your polished diorite and also your black concrete. So we're going to start off on the top left corner by placing 1 black concrete, 2 polished diorite, 2 black concrete, 1 polished diorite, 2 black concrete, 2 polished diorite, and 1 black concrete. And again, that is going to be the front entrance of our Fnaf 2 Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria restaurant. What we're going to do now is we're going to start bridging outwards. So if you've seen in the thumbnail and also the showcase, the entrance is kind of subdued back into the building. What we're going to do is bridge it out, and then it's going to go into the kind of main front grand windows that you see before you in the showcase. So what we are going to do is from this light grey terracotta in the bottom left corner, we're going to go diagonal to the left, and we're going to build up 2 light grey, 2 white, 2 light grey, and 1 white, and we're going to expand now towards the left side. So we're going to rotate 90 degrees towards the left, and then from here we're going to expand 2 to the left using white, and then also 2 to the left using light grey, and essentially it's the exact same as before. So each of them now is going to be a 2x2 square instead of a 2x1, so making it slightly wider. But once we get to the top, the same principle applies. So we just place 2 light grey terracotta, but only 1 tool, and then 2 white terracotta, again only 1 block tool. What we're going to do is we are then also going to start off with the birch planks. We're going to leave the first block because it will be covered up, but on the second block we're going to place a birch plank. We're then going to place an upside down stair facing towards us, a birch plank, and an upside down stair facing towards us. Make sure in this corner here just to place a birch plank to finish up the corner, otherwise there will be a nice little gap just in there which you do not want. We are then going to grab ourselves our stone buttons, place a stone button on each, and then above this, going back to the black concrete and the polished diorite, we're going to place 1 black concrete, 2 polished diorite, 1 black concrete, and that's going to be the left corner of the front entrance of the build. One thing I will do before I forget is we are going to grab ourselves our cobblestone wall and the nether brick fence, and just to the left of the door we're going to place in front of this white terracotta here 1 cobblestone wall. We're then going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 of our 3 of our lovely nether brick fences, and then 1 cobblestone wall. You can do this on the right side if you want to, again just to make it mirrored. Again, just small details, but makes it look very, very nice. Now, as I said before, when regarding to the right side, we're going to mirror what we've done previously. So front right corner, light grey terracotta, 1 diagonal to the side and up 1. To the right of this, we're going to place a 2x2 of white terracotta, and to the right of that, a 2x2 of light grey. To the right side, we're going to mirror what we've done previously. So front right corner, light grey terracotta, 1 diagonal to the side and up 1. To the right of this, we're going to place a 2x2 of white terracotta, and to the right of that, a 2x2 of light grey. We're then going to continue the pattern. So 2 white terracotta, then a 2x2 of light grey, 2x2 of white. Above this, 2 light grey terracotta, 2x2 of white, 2x2 of light grey, and then for the final layer, again, just 1 block in this case, so 1 white, 2 light grey, and 2 white terracotta. As we did before, we're going to start off with the birch plank, so we'll leave the first block, we'll then place birch plank, upside down stair, both to the left and to the right, and again make sure you place a block behind it, just so it's not got the gap, and then we'll place 1 birch plank and leave the final one empty. Place a stone button on each, and then the final step, grab back your polished diorite. We're going to place 1 black concrete, 2 polished diorite, 1 black concrete, and it's going to end up looking something like this. And stone button on each, and then the final step, grab back your polished diorite. We're going to place 1 black concrete, 2 polished diorite, 1 black concrete, and it's going to end up looking like this. And that is going to be the front entrance so far. Again, if you want to pause, you are more than welcome to do so. We're making very, very good progress and in good timing as well, which is always nice. Next step we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves our smooth sandstone, and above the front area of this black concrete and polished diorite, we're going to place a solid row of smooth sandstone. What we're then going to do directly in the middle above the polished diorite here is we're going to expand forwards 4 blocks. So 1.
Is that cut? That ain't the right one. That's cut, not
2, 3, 4. We're going to repeat this twice to the left and twice to the right, so it's going to be essentially the central 5 blocks, and that's going to be a 4-block extension on the front. To the left of this, we're going to extend forwards 5, so essentially, again, exact same, but it's just going to be 1 block further forwards, and it's going to give us this kind of over-covering arch, if you will, that's going to cover up the front entrance, and that's going to be kind of where the upper sign is going to be later on in the build. We won't dabble about it too much for now, but again, that's kind of what we are working with. So again, a 4-block extension in the middle 5, and then a 5-block extension for the left 3 and also the right 3. As I mentioned, we'll talk more about the further on up part of the build later on. What we will do whilst we are here is for this part here, on the 3 blocks, we're going to leave the first block and we're going to place 2 smooth sandstone. Going back to here, we're going to grab ourselves our sandstone slabs. If you do have smooth sandstone slabs, please feel free to use those. They do look rather nice. And we're going to place a row of 5 sandstone slabs. We're then going to go back to the front and place 2 smooth sandstone with, again, a 1-block gap on the right side. Going back to the left side now, once again, we are going to build up 1, 2, and 3, and 1 block to the right. So you've got this kind of 2-block gap. We're then going to do the exact same on the right side. So 1, 2, 3, 1 block over to the left, and this is kind of giving us this central area. What we're going to place behind this is we are going to grab ourselves our white concrete and our black concrete, and starting on the left side, behind this smooth sandstone, we are going to place 2 white concrete, and then above this, we're going to place 2 black concrete. Diagonal from this, we're going to place a 2x2 of black concrete, followed by a 2x2 of white concrete, followed by 1 black concrete, and diagonal at the corner with 1 black concrete. Again, I appreciate it's not 100% perfect centered, but it is a small detail that you won't actually notice once you're zoomed out. And as I said before, we'll add a second layer, so starting off 2x2 of white concrete, 2x2 of black concrete, and then a 2x2 at an angle of white concrete, and that's going to be the effect we are looking for. What we're going to do is we are going to grab ourselves, again, our sandstone slabs, and at the very top here, in this 5-block gap, in line with the top of the blocks, we're going to place a row of 5 sandstone slabs. And what we're then going to do is we are going to grab ourselves our red wall and our red concrete. We're going to start off on the left side, and directly in front of the first slab, we're going to go forwards 1, 2, 3 using red wall. To the right of this, we're going to place 2 red concrete, 2 red wall, 2 red concrete, and then 3 red wall. Either side, on the left side and the right side, we're going to place 2 red concrete, and then 3 red wall. Either side, on the left side and the right side, we're going to place 2 red concrete, and it's going to end up looking something like this. So again, it looks rather bizarre at the moment, but once we start piecing it all together and adding the pillars, it should look slightly more logical and make slightly more sense. Anyways, so this is what we've got so far. What we are going to do is on top here, we are going to continue. So above this smooth sandstone here, we're going to place 2 red concrete. To the right of this, 2 red wall. To the right of this, we're going to go backwards. So we'll set 1 block backwards. So this smooth sandstone here, we're going to place 2 red concrete, 2 red wall, 2 red concrete. We then go back forwards again. So above the red wall here, place 2 red wall and 2 red concrete. And again, that's going to link in with the roof. And above all of this, we are going to place a row. Again, this may be a little tricky, so we'll grab a burner block, one that we'll get rid of, and on top of the red concrete on the left side, we're going to go up 1 and to the left 1, punch out the block, and then to the right of this burner block, we're going to place 7 upside down, smooth, well not smooth, what am I saying, stone brick stairs. So again, 7 stone brick stairs, and behind this, what we are going to do is place a row of 7 birch planks, and above the 7 birch planks, we are going to place 7 birch slabs. So if we go back around to the front side, it should be currently looking like this. So we've got everything all over the place. Trust me, it will start to come together in a moment. And again, for now, it's looking like this. What we'll also do whilst we're here, and I'll use the stone brick slab, it's actually pretty easier maybe if we use the stone brick block, is either side of these stairs, we're going to place 3 stone bricks. So again, 1, 2, 3. And in front of those stone bricks, we'll place 3 upside down stone brick stairs. And we're going to do the exact same. So above the stone bricks, we'll just place a row of 3 birch slabs, both on the left side and the right side. So for now, it should look something like this. So again, I'll give you a few different angles because I appreciate there is a lot of wild birch slabs, both on the left side and the right side. So for now, it should look something like this. So again, I'll give you a few different angles.
That one like
there's a lot of
me.
wild angles and kind of shapes coming into play at this point so far. What we're going to do now is we are going to build the pillars, which are essentially going to fill in the massive gaps linking each of these different elements of the build. So we are going to start off on the left side, and what we are going to do is directly in front of where we left off previously with the light grey terracotta here, we are going to place a birch plank.
Don't mess with that.
Above the birch plank, we are going to grab
Marty, give me back.
smooth sandstone.
Don't
So
flood.
we're going to place 1 smooth sandstone, and we're going to place a birchwood
I said down.
towards the entrance. We are going to grab ourselves our smooth sandstone. So we're going to place 1 smooth sandstone, and then we're going to place a birchwood stair facing towards the entrance. To the right of this, what we are, sorry, to the left, I'm losing my mind, left and right, not making much sense. We're going to go diagonal to the left from the birch plank, and then we're going to place 2 birch planks. We're going to go diagonal to the left again, diagonal to the left, and forwards 1, and we'll worry about the other side in a moment. For now, on top of this birch plank that we placed originally, we're going to place 2 smooth sandstone. We're then going to place 2 birchwood stairs facing towards the right side. To the left of this, on the diagonal here, we're going to place a smooth sandstone. We're then going to place a birchwood stair facing forwards, and we'll do the exact same on this one. So 2 smooth sandstone, 2 birchwood stairs facing forwards. Now, in regards to this section here, in between all these stairs, go ahead and place 2 birch planks. And above this, we're going to place a 2x2 of birch planks that should currently look something like this. If we go around to the corner, what we will do in a second is start building up this part as well. But for now, what we'll actually do is we'll go up a 3rd layer, and then we're going to place a row of 2 birch stairs. So again, we've got 2 birch planks, and then we've got a row of upside down birch stairs, but of course we need the blocks to place off the side, so hence a 3rd block. We're also going to place 1 on the right side, facing once again towards the building, and we'll place 1 facing towards the left, which will link in, as I said, so currently it's looking like this. Above all of the stairs, go ahead and place a smooth sandstone. You can place it in the middle, it doesn't really matter, it won't be visible. And above all of that, place a birch plank, followed by another layer of smooth sandstone. You can kind of see where this is going. It's now linking the ceiling to the floor, so you can see from the various angles that is what it's looking like so far. And as I said, once we bridge around to the front side, it will start to make a lot more sense. So as I said, let's crack on with that. Let's head around to the front side. What we're going to do is directly behind these stairs here, we're going to place 2 birch planks. We're then going to build up a 2x2, just like we did on this side here. And then above this, we'll build up a 3rd layer, just like we did before. We'll place 2 stairs. So it's technically visible through that corner, but it's not entirely. And then on top of this, we're going to repeat the pattern. So we'll place 1 layer of smooth sandstone, 1 layer of birch planks, 1 layer of smooth sandstone, and then on top of all of this, we are going to place birchwood stairs facing forwards, and then of course to the side. So this is a grand old pillar. This is what it's looking like at this point. Of course, it's going to be going all the way up to the ceiling, so we still have a little bit to go. But again, making good progress so far. Anyways, the next step, what we're going to do is behind all of these stairs on the left side, or the front side, and the right side, we are going to place 2 birch planks behind the stairs, and then we're going to build up a 2x2 on top of each of them. In fact, we'll build up a 3rd one because yet again, we're going to be placing lots more stairs. So on the 3rd layer, we're going to place 2 stairs facing forwards at the front, 1 stair facing forwards at the side, and 2 stairs facing towards the right on the right side. And again, you can kind of see what we're working with so far. On top of all of these, we are going to place a smooth sandstone block, and then on top of all of these, we are going to place birchwood stairs. So 2 facing forwards, 1 at the side facing forwards, the 2 at the side here facing towards the right side, and behind it what we can go ahead and do is just place a birch plank, so again there is not the visible gap. Exact same with this one here, you want to place 2 birch planks behind, just so there is not a gap behind the pillar. On top of here, as I said before, it should then link in with the roof area, so it will link in just next to where we placed our stone brick stairs before, and hopefully that all makes sense. Now, on the right side, it's a very similar story. So we're going to start off directly in front of the light grey terracotta here with 1 birch plank, 1 smooth sandstone, and a birchwood stair facing towards the entrance. We're then going to go diagonal to right, and we're going to place 2 birch planks, diagonal to right, and forwards. On top of all of these, we're going to place a smooth sandstone, and then we're going to place our birchwood stairs. So starting off, as we did on this part, the birchwood stairs here are going to be facing towards the left side. We're then going to have 1 at the angle facing forwards, and then 2 facing forwards on top of that. Behind all of these stairs, we are going to place birch planks, and then we're going to build up a 2x3, so 2 wide, 3 tall, on each of these birch planks, and then of course on top of that we are going to repeat what we did previously, so we are going to have a birchwood stair facing towards the building, 2 birchwood stairs facing towards the left, 1 facing forwards, and 2 facing forwards at the front side. On top of all of this, on top of all the stairs should I say, we will place a smooth sandstone. We're then going to place a birch plank on top of all of the smooth sandstone. On top of all of that, we're going to place a smooth sandstone. And to cap it off, we're going to place, again at the sides, 2 stairs facing towards the left, 1 facing forwards, and then 2 facing forwards at the front. Again, I'll back up so you can see. You can kind of see them in comparison. You can start to see the build linking together quite nicely. As we progress upwards again, we are going to place birch planks behind all of the stairs, and on top of the birch planks we have just placed, try not to break it like I'm doing. On top of that, we're going to build up a further 3 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and in front of all of these, again, upside down stairs, so 2 at the left, 1 forwards, 2 forwards. On top of that, we're going to place our lovely smooth sandstone, and then on top of that, we're going to place 2 stairs birch facing towards the left, 1 forwards, 2 forwards. Behind all of them, again, place your birch planks, and that's going to be that. So, again, from the final block around the corner, just so it's not a gap behind it, that's going to be the pillars. So again, if you want to pause, you are more than welcome to do so. I appreciate there's lots of various shapes and kind of twists and turns, so it may be a little confusing, but again, once we've got that figured, it's all good to go. So that is the front pillars. We're now going to start extending out to the sides. We're going to crack on with the left side first. Again, the thing to bear in mind is the left side and the right side of the front of the building are the exact same, just mirrored. I am going to run through both the left side and the right side in its entirety, so the video might be a little long, but once we get around to the actual left side of the building, right side of the building, rear side of the building, where it is identical, I'm going to show you how to build one section and then tell you how many times to repeat it just to speed up the process. So again, you might see the video being slightly shorter than it maybe might be if I explained everything step by step, but that is intentional. So what we are going to do is we're going to start bridging out towards the left side. So to the left side of this pillar here, we are going to place directly to the left of the birch planks 2 red concrete. We are then going to place 8, so again I repeat, 8 smooth sandstone, followed by 2 red concrete. To the left of this, we are then going to place 2 birch planks, and that's going to link into another pillar, which is going to take us round to the left side, or the front left side, should I say, of the build. It's lots of shapes, it's quite complicated. We'll get to that in a moment. It's going to be great fun. So, what we're going to do is we are going to start off by building on top of the red concrete on the left side. We'll build up 1, so it's a 2x2 square now of red concrete. We're then going to grab ourselves our brick stairs. On top of the brick stairs, we are going to place 2 dark oak fences. We're then going to build up 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 using red concrete. Punch out the bottom 2. Grab yourselves back your brick. Stairs, a bit of inventory management, 2 upside down brick stairs, and behind the 2 stairs, or behind the 2 fences, sorry, we are going to place 2 red concrete. So it ends up looking something like this. On top of the red concrete at the top, we're going to place 2 brick stairs. Behind it, we're going to place 2 red concrete, and then we're going to build up one, and it's going to end up looking something like this. We're going to grab our stone buttons just whilst we're here, and at the bottom, we're going to place 2 stone buttons. We'll do the exact same just below the stairs near the top, and then 2 at the top, like so. Small details, but makes it look very, very nice indeed. On the right side, exact same applies. So turn the 2x2 of red concrete with 2 brick stairs on top. We're then going to place 2 red concrete behind. Grab yourself back your dark oak fences. Place 2 dark oak fences directly above the stairs in front of that red concrete. We'll build up the red concrete one. Place 2 brick stairs, just so it's easy to build off of. On top of the brick stairs, place a 2x2 of red concrete. 2 brick stairs on top of it. And then behind that, we're going to place a 2x2 of red concrete to reach the top. As we did before, 2 stone buttons at the top, 2 below the top stairs, and 2 at the very top. Again, it's going to end up looking something like this. So pretty mirrored, lots of symmetry in this build, which makes it slightly easier. We're then going to grab ourselves our sandstone slabs, and using our sandstone slabs, we're going to build across 12 at the top, and that's going to link the left side to the right side. So again, that is 12 at the top, linking the left side to right side. Next step we're going to do, so we're going to grab ourselves our birch slabs, and going back to the smooth sandstone at the bottom, we're going to place a row of 8 birch slabs across the top. We're then going to grab back our white terracotta and our light grey terracotta, and we're going to start working on the next section. What I'll also do, just in preparation, is let's grab the birchwood stairs. The sandstone stairs we'll also grab, and I'm assuming it's in the chest. It appears it's not, so we will also need, and again this is a mistake by me, nether brick slabs. I thought I had some, but I guess not. We'll grab those into our inventory, and then eventually we'll get round to also some white and black concrete. So that's kind of the inventory you want to be rocking at the moment, what you can see on screen. What we are going to do is, starting off behind the birch slabs here, on the left side, we're going to place a a 2x2 of white terracotta, followed by a 2x2 of light grey, 2x2 of white, 2x2 of light grey. There will be a 1 block gap underneath it, so again, bear in mind that you are building it behind the slab. That is the intention. If you want to build it down to the floor, make it 3 blocks tall. Above this, we're going to alternate. So we're going to have a 2x2 of light grey, followed by a 2x2 of white, 2x2 of light grey, 2x2 of white. And then on top of this, what we are going to do, and we will grab ourselves our red concrete as well, is we're going to place red concrete backwards, either side. And we're going to start off on the left side by placing upside down sandstone stair, upside down birch, upside down sandstone, birch, sandstone, birch, sandstone, birch. And then on top of this, place the normal blocks, or the normal... up the correct way. Above this, we're going to place a solid row of nether brick slabs, and then directly below the sandstone slabs we have at the very top, we're going to place a row of nether brick slabs as well. So it currently ends up looking something like this. Behind the nether brick slab, just on the left corner here, we're going to place a white concrete. We're then going to alternate, so we're going to go black, white, black, white, black, white, black, and then for the next layer we alternate, so above all of the white we place black, above all of the black we place white. Gives us this lovely checkerboard pattern, and that's going to be the first step of this section. For the next part, we are going to work our way upwards. So behind the sandstone slab at the top, what we are going to do is, behind it on the left side, we're going to place a 2x2 of black concrete. We're then going to place a 2x2 behind the sandstone slab at the top. what we are going to do is behind it on the left side, we're going to place a 2x2 of black concrete. We're then going to place a 2x2 of white concrete, 2x2 of black, 2x2 of white, 2x2 of black, and finally a 2x2 of white, until it ends up looking something like this. Now, in front of this, we are going to place a row, and I'm going to grab my sandstone slabs back. We are going to place a row of 12 sandstone slabs, going from the left side to the right side on the upper half of these 2x2s we just placed previously. So technically, only one block of this crisscross pattern is visible. However, it is showing 2 blocks. As I said, if I punch out this one, you can see it's at an angle because of the half slabs, that only one full block is visible, but it is using 2 blocks. That is intentional. Again, bear that in mind. What we're then going to do is we are going to grab ourselves our birch planks, and on the left side we're going to build up on the sandstone here, one either side using birch planks. We'll also, whilst we're here, and again it's going to be a little tricky for this side, but we will grab ourselves our birchwood stairs, and we're going to place an upside down stair facing inwards on either side, and it's going to end up looking like this. Behind each of the birchwood stairs, place a birch plank, just so again there's not a gap visible underneath. And what we'll also then do is on the left side, and this is only the left side, not the right side, we're going to build up one smooth sandstone and then one birchwood stair. Behind the birchwood stair, once again, a birchwood plank, and it's going to end up looking something like this. That's all going to make sense once we build the pillar here. Again, the pillar is going to be very similar to the pillars we built previously. There is going to be kind of a grand little bit on the top, a little tower, if you will. But again, we'll talk about that in a bit. For now, what we are going to do is we're going to go back to our sandstone slabs, and we are going to fill in the gap, which should be a 10-block gap between the birch plank on the left and the birch plank on the right. So we've technically got now 2 rows of slabs. This one's on the upper half of the block, and then this one's on the lower half. And then behind this, what we're going to do is 2 rows, so a 10x2 area of smooth sandstone. So again, that's a 10x2 area of smooth sandstone. Above this, we are going to place a row of alternating between red concrete and red wall. So we're going to go red concrete, and then we're going to bring it 1 forwards. So 2 red wall, 2 red concrete, 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 2 red wall, and 2 red concrete. Behind this stair here, what we can go ahead and do is just replace that one with a smooth sandstone, and then above all of this, we're going to place 1 block behind this stair here. What we can go ahead and do is just replace that one with a smooth sandstone, and then above all of this we're going to place 1 block on top, which is again going to alternate between red concrete and red wall, just matching the colour that is below. So again, if I back up, it ends up looking something like this, and you can see now it's starting to come together, it's starting to make a little more sense, and it's starting to actually take shape. So that is the front part here. Again, if you want to pause, you are more than welcome to do so. What we will then do after that is we are going to grab ourselves our nether brick fence, also our cobblestone wall, and on the front left corner of the red concrete here, we're going to place a nether brick fence with a cobblestone wall. We're then going to grab ourselves our stone brick stairs, and we're going to place a row of upside down stone brick stairs directly to the right of it, all the way across until we hit this point like so. So again, if I back up, currently looking like this, and it should extend all the way across until we hit just above the sandstone in line with the left side of the little area that we built previously. What this also means, and it's probably something you've already noticed, is I did that previous section a little wrong. So what we're going to do is we're going to extend it 1 block forwards. My apologies in the sincerest. Delete the rows behind, and again this applies for all of this section here. So bring all the stone brick stairs 1 block forwards, all the birchwood slabs 1 block forwards, and then we're going to punch out the blocks behind it. So again, it is 1 block further forward. So again, my mistake on that, you want to make sure that they link up like this, and then in the occasions where there's gaps, so like you can see here, underneath we're going to place smooth sandstone. So underneath it's smooth, make sure that they link up like this. And then in the occasions where there's gaps, so like you can see here, underneath we're going to place smooth sandstone. So underneath it's smooth sandstone. At the side, use stone bricks. So smooth sandstone at the front, smooth bricks. So stone bricks. I'm losing my mind over here. Stone bricks at the side. We won't worry about that part for now, but again, this part. And then what we're going to do is on top of this, in this corner here, we're going to go diagonal using a birch slab. So again, we've got the 3 stone brick stairs here, and then we've got a row of 11 of our birch wood slabs. So that's going to go all the way across until the end, until we hit the point here. And then on top of this, that's going to link in with the pillar at the side that we'll work on in a second. But again, if you want to pause, it's currently looking something like this. This would be a good time to do so. So the next step we are going to work on is, of course, the pillar towards the left side. So what we're going to do is from the original 2 birch planks here, we're going to go diagonal once, and then we're going to go diagonal a second time and backwards one. On top of all of these, we are going to place smooth sandstone. And on top of all of those, we are going to place, using our birch wood stairs, which I need to grab, we're going to place 2 facing forwards, another one facing forwards, and 2 to the left side. It's going to follow a very similar structure to what we were working on before. There will be a few slight changes, so again, do bear that in mind. But what we're going to do is we are going to, first off, probably clean up our inventory a little bit. That's probably the good first step. But behind this, what we are going to do is we're going to place 2 birch wood planks on either side, and then we're going to build up 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and exact same on this side, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, whoops, and lucky number 3. So again, it is currently 3 blocks tall. On the 3rd block, left side, we're going to place 2 stairs facing towards the left, forwards, 1 stair facing forwards, and then also at the front, 2 more facing forwards. On top of all of these, we are going to place a smooth sandstone. On top of all of that, we are going to place a birch plank. On top of that, we're going to place a smooth sandstone. And then on top of these, we're going to place 2 birch wood towards the left stairs, 1 facing forwards and 2 facing forwards, and again, ends up looking like so. So again, I'll come to an angle just so you can pause if you need to do so. Again, it's going to be very similar at this point to the previous ones. What we're then going to do is we are, again, behind all of this, going to place 2 birch planks. We're then going to build up 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and you get the idea. And then in front of these, again, upside down stair towards the left, upside down stair forwards, 2 upside down stairs forwards, and that will now link in with that part there, so hopefully that makes sense. Above all of this, we're going to place a smooth sandstone on top of each of these stairs, and then on top of each of the stairs, we're then going to place a birchwood stair, again, 2 to the left, 1 forwards, and 2 forwards, and that is going to be that little bit of the top. Now, there is one last little bit on this one, that we didn't have on the others, and that's because, again, it's at the side. So what we are going to do is we're going to grab ourselves we'll start off behind here by placing birch planks, so 2 on each one. But then what we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves our smooth sandstone, and above those birch planks we're going to place smooth sandstone, but we're going to also mimic this to the side. So on this 1 block gap here, directly behind the stair, we're going to place a smooth sandstone. We're going to bring it backwards 1. We're going to go diagonal to the side and to the side, and it's going to give us a shape that looks like this. Fill in the middle using smooth sandstone, that's perfectly fine, doesn't really matter. What we will do is we're then going to grab ourselves our nether brick fences and also our cobblestone walls, and we're going to start off next to this one here. So directly to the left of it, in front of this stair, we're going to place a nether brick fence. We're going to go down 1 so it links up with the smooth sandstone, and we'll also go up 1 using a cobblestone wall. What we're then going to do is we are going to grab ourselves our dark oak slabs, and in between the 2 cobblestone walls on the upper half of the block, we're going to place a dark oak slab. Now we're going to do this all the way across on all of the corners, so 2 at the front, 1 at the side, come around to the left side, you're then going to place 2, 1 at the side, 2, 1 at the side, and then in this little gap here, again 2, and it ends up looking something like this. The next step we are going to do is we are going to grab ourselves our white terracotta, and at the front side, on top of the dark oak slabs we just placed, we're going to place 2 white terracotta, and we're going to expand 1 to the left and 1 to the right. What we're then going to do is go diagonal to the side and expand 3 blocks backwards, diagonal to the side, 3 blocks to the side, diagonal, and 3 blocks to the side. So essentially what we've just built is a 6x6 square, just with all the corner pieces missing. So each side is 4x4. What we're then going to do is fill in the middle bit using white terracotta, and then in the middle we are going to grab ourselves our light grey terracotta, and we are going to build up. So what we'll do is we'll come to each corner, we're going to go in diagonal once and to the side, and we're going to place 2 light grey terracotta, to the right of it 2 more. So essentially the easiest way of doing it is just come to the front, second block in, 2 up. From the right side, 2 in, and then 2 up. What we're then going to do is go diagonal and place a 2x2, diagonal to right, 2x2, diagonal to right, 2x2, and it ends up looking like this. You can see how it's essentially a 4x4 square of light grey terracotta with the corners missing, on top of a 6x6 square of white terracotta with the corners missing. Go ahead and fill in the top bit, and what we're then going to do is grab ourselves our stone brick slabs, and we're going to place a 2x2 of stone brick slabs on the top. We're also at the sides, in line with the corners, on the upper half of the lower block, and the lower half of the upper block we're going to place 2 slabs like so, and we're going to do that in each corner. And then what we are also going to do, I haven't forgotten, is we're going to replicate what we were working on before with these little pillars, just to make sure that there are no, or it is consistent, should I say, going around the build. So what we're going to do is on the left side, next to the little smooth sandstone here, we're going to place 2 of our nether brick fences with a cobblestone wall, 2 nether brick fences, cobblestone wall, and it's going to end up looking like this. It doesn't really matter about doing it on the rear side. Reason being is because it will be majority covered up, and again, we don't really need to worry about what isn't visible. But for now, this is what it should be looking like. So again, if you want to pause, you are more than welcome to do so. One thing to bear in mind, we'll actually change this one dark oak slab there. We'll just change that to a smooth sandstone, just so it's not a gap kind of in the build. So again, that's what it looks like. That's going to be the grand old pillar at the side. If I back up, you can see the progress of the sandstone, just so it's, you are more than welcome to do so. One thing to bear in mind, we'll actually change this one dark oak slab there. We'll just change that to a smooth sandstone, just so it's not a gap kind of in the build. So again, that's what it looks like. That's going to be the grand old pillar at the side. If I back up, you can see the progress we've made so far. Again, we're going to have to repeat all of this on the right side, but it's all good fun and games. Anyways, as I said, that's that part complete. So what we're going to start doing now is we'll start making some progress on the actual front left corner of the build. Of course, it expands out massively.
I'm recording.
It loops around and goes down the actual left side, but we won't be doing that in today's video. What we are
this is what we Fnaf do, but I ain't done yet.
Birch stair here at the left side, we're going to place a black concrete. We're then going to build up, alternating between black and white, until we hit, not the top, but very close to the top. So it doesn't really matter how high you go. We'll just go up to that point for now, and then we'll come back to it in a moment. But as long as it's there, that is the main intention. We're then going to grab ourselves our light grey terracotta, and starting up we go. We'll just go up to that point for now, and then we'll come back to it in a moment. But as long as it's there, that is the main intention. We're then going to grab ourselves our light grey terracotta, and starting off in front of the birch plank here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 to the left using our light grey terracotta. Behind this, we're going to place a row of 3 light grey terracotta and build up 2 like so. We're then going to place on top of the front row a row of 3 cobblestone walls, and on top of that we're going to place a row of 3 light grey terracotta. In front of the rear row, we are going to grab ourselves our smooth sandstone, which I already have in my inventory. We're going to place 3 smooth sandstone. On top of this, we are going to place 3 of our sandstone slabs. Again, if you are on a platform with smooth sandstone slabs, use those. Behind this, we're going to place a row of 3 smooth sandstone. We're then going to build up 2 more rows of smooth sandstone, and in front of the top row, on the top half of the block, we're going to place a row of 3 sandstone slabs. We're then going to grab ourselves our red concrete, and right slap bang in the middle, place 1 red concrete like so. and that is the first part of this little divider in the wall, if you will. So again, please feel free to pause if you need to do so. Continuing now, on top of the slabs, we're going to build up 3 layers using our smooth sandstone. What we're then going to do is we are going to bring it back 1 row, and then we're going to go up 1 layer like so. So again, we're going to go backwards and up, and that's where we're going to leave off for now. You can see the reason that pillar of the black and white is important is because it is still visible within that little edge of the building. So that was the to the left of the lower, so that was the point of that. What we're going to do in this central area here is directly above the slabs in the middle block. We're going to go up 1, 2 using...
What's that? Hey.
What's these 2 plates doing on the table?
I don't know, that's what I asked Ben. He said he didn't put them up. Put them up.
Put them up.
Yeah, I made myself a chicken sandwich.
They what?
I made myself a chicken sandwich.
Okay, well, why are these plates still on the table?
I did not make it yet.
To the left of the lower block on the upper half, place a slab exact same on the right side, and on the lower half of the block above, place a slab, and it will give you a shape that looks like this. What we're then going to do is we're going to start bridging out to the sides. We'll worry about the upper part in a moment. So what we're going to start off by doing is to the left of this rear light grey terracotta, we're going to go 2 to left. We're then going to go diagonal, and then 1, 2 to left. We're then going to go diagonal again, and then 3 to left, so 4 in total. So we're going to go 2, 3, 4. We're then going to go diagonal, 2 to the left, so 3 in total, and we'll leave it at that point for now, but it will of course extend out further. What we're going to do is behind all of this, we're going to place a block of your choice. I'm going to use black concrete, doesn't matter what you use. And what we are going to do is above this, we're going to place the pattern of black and white. So starting on the right side, we're going to go black, white, we're then going to go black, white, black, white, black, white, black, and then white, black, white. So it ends up looking like this. Again, the kind of checkerboard pattern that we're very much used to with a lot of the Fnaf builds. We're then going to grab ourselves our birch wood slabs, and in front of all of these, on the upper half of the block, we're going to place a solid row going across at the various diagonals using our birch wood slabs. And again, it ends up looking something like this. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to ignore the left side for now. We'll start working on the right side. We'll start making some progress. So what we are going to do is we're going to start off in front of this birchwood slab here.
Wait outside, might have to in the field soon. But we're in the field in the last Sunday. I'm not show you that Sunday. It's over here. This one is for the throw at night. And this one the throw at day. These are connected to this stuff over here. And there's more command over here. This one is for the throw to close. We have it. Then we're to close. Okay, the next one behind the building. This will be blocked. That will open the door, and this will be blocked. That will open the other door. And this one back here. It's connected to one of the door, and this one connected to the other door. We still trying to fix this up here. Now still trying to fix the bathroom lights. Like it's stuck up here all day. It doesn't put it on the roof that was done on the light. These are such a nice fish in the milk. Preparing. Must I divert the light there? See what do that. But I'm in the last one here. Bye!